Differences between traditional risk management and enterprise risk management. The Solomon Fadun, Risk Management of Everything channel, presents the difference between traditional risk management and enterprise risk management. Welcome to the Solomon Fadun, Risk Management of Everything channel. On this channel, you will see videos on risk management and its application to diverse areas and sectors. If you are new here, subscribe to our channel and press the notification button to be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you. This video discusses the difference between traditional risk management and enterprise risk management. It helps you understand the meaning of risk management and enterprise risk management, the limitations of traditional risk management, and the difference between risk management and enterprise risk management. Now, let us start. Business leaders have been managing risks as part of their day-to-day tasks for decades. Calls for entities to embrace enterprise risk management do not suggest that organizations must manage risks. Instead, proponents of ERM suggest that thinking differently about how the enterprise manages risks affecting the business may have benefits. Risk management and enterprise risk management, ERM, are closely related but differ significantly in scope, approach, and focus. Here is a detailed exploration of their differences. 1. Definition and scope. Risk management. Risk management entails identifying, assessing, mitigating, and monitoring risks in a specific area of an organization. It focuses on minimizing potential adverse outcomes from risks that could impact the organization's goals. Risk management is typically siloed, implemented at the departmental or project level, and often limited to particular types of risks, for example, operational and financial risks. Enterprise risk management. Enterprise risk management, ERM, is a comprehensive, strategic, and holistic approach to risk management that considers risks across the entire organization. Instead of focusing on isolated areas or individual types of risk, ERM aims to integrate risk management into every part of the organization, aligning it with its overall strategy, objectives, and performance goals. It encompasses all types of risks: strategic, financial, operational, compliance, reputational, etc., and seeks to manage them in a coordinated way. Traditionally, organizations manage risks by placing responsibilities on business unit leaders to manage risks within their areas of responsibility. For example, the Chief Technology Officer, CTO, is responsible for managing risks related to the organization's information technology, IT, operations. The treasurer is responsible for managing risks related to financing and cash flow, and the chief operating officer is responsible for managing production and distribution. The chief marketing officer is responsible for sales and customer relationships, and so on. Each functional leader manages risks related to their key areas of responsibility. This traditional approach to risk management sometimes refers to silo or stovepipe risk management, whereby each silo leader is responsible for managing risks within their silo. Hence, traditional risk management has significant limitations. Limitations of the traditional approaches to risk management. While assigning functional subject matter experts responsible for managing risks related to their business unit makes good sense, this traditional approach to risk management has limitations. This may mean significant risks are on the horizon that may go undetected by management and that might affect the organization. Let us explore some of the limitations. Limitation 1: there may be risks that fall between the silos that none of the silo leaders can see. Risks do not follow management's organizational chart because they can emerge anywhere in the business. As a result, a risk may be on the horizon that does not capture the attention of any of the silo leaders, causing that risk to go unnoticed until it triggers a catastrophic risk event. For example, none of the silo leaders may be paying attention to demographic shifts occurring in the marketplace, whereby population shifts towards large urban areas are happening faster than anticipated. Unfortunately, This oversight may drastically impact a retail organization's strategy to look for real estate locations in outlying suburbs or more rural areas surrounding smaller cities. Limitation 2. Some risks affect multiple silos in different ways. So, while a silo leader might recognize a potential risk, he or she may not realize the significance of that risk to other aspects of the business. A relatively innocuous risk for one business unit might have a significant cumulative effect on the organization if it were to occur and impact several business functions simultaneously. For example, the head of compliance may be aware of new proposed regulations that apply to operating businesses. Unfortunately, the head of compliance discounts these potential regulatory changes because the company currently only does business in North America and Europe. The head of compliance must understand that a vital strategic plan element involves entering into joint venture partnerships with business entities in different countries. The heads of strategic planning and operations need to be aware of these proposed compliance regulations. Limitation 3. Third, in a traditional approach to risk management, individual silo owners may not understand how a personal response to a particular risk might impact other aspects of a business. In that situation, a silo owner might rationally decide to respond in a particular manner to a specific risk affecting his or her silo. However, in doing so, that response may trigger a significant risk in another part of the business. For example, the IT function may tighten IT security protocols in response to growing concerns about cyber risks. In doing so, employees and customers find the new protocols confusing and frustrating, leading to costly workarounds or even the loss of business. Limitation 4. Traditional risk management often identifies and responds to risks through an internal lens. That is, management focuses on risks related to internal operations inside the organization's walls with minimal focus on risks that might emerge externally from outside the business. For example, an entity may not be monitoring a competitor's move to develop a new technology that can significantly disrupt how consumers use products. Limitation 5. Although most business leaders understand the fundamental connection of risk and return, they sometimes struggle to connect their efforts in risk management to strategic planning. For example, the development and execution of the entity's strategic plan may not consider risks because the leaders of traditional risk management functions within the organization have yet to be involved in the strategic planning process. New strategies may lead to new risks not considered by conventional silos of risk management. What is the impact of these limitations? There can be a wide array of risks on the horizon that management's traditional approach to risk management needs to see. Unfortunately, some organizations fail to recognize these limitations in their approach to risk management before it is too late. Let us discuss the difference between traditional and enterprise risk management. 1. Approach and methodology. The traditional risk management approach is often reactive, dealing with risks after they have been identified in a specific area. It tends to focus on mitigation and avoidance techniques, attempting to prevent risks from materializing or reducing their impact when they do occur. The process is typically linear, following risk identification, assessment, control, and monitoring steps, usually at a project or department level. ERM is a proactive and strategic approach that identifies and manages risks in alignment with the organization's long-term goals. It emphasizes risk integration across different functions and departments, enabling the organization to view risks within its ecosystem. ERM seeks to optimize the balance between risk and opportunity, recognizing that taking on certain risks may lead to strategic advantages. Additionally, ERM often employs a cyclical process that constantly adapts as risks evolve, involving continuous monitoring, updating, and review at the executive level. 2. Types of risks managed. Traditional risk management usually focuses on specific risks that fall within certain categories, including operational risks relating to day-to-day operations include equipment failure, employee errors, or supply chain disruptions. Financial risks relating to financial loss include credit, market, or liquidity risks. Compliance risks relating to legal or regulatory issues. On the other hand, ERM addresses all types of risks, including strategic risks, such as market changes or disruptive innovation, may affect the organization's ability to achieve its long-term goals or competitive advantage. Reputational risks may harm the organization's reputation and stakeholder trust. Cybersecurity risks, risks related to digital infrastructure and data breaches. Emerging risks, risks that may not have been previously identified but could significantly impact the organization's operations, such as new regulations or geopolitical shifts. ERM's broader scope ensures a balanced view of risk across all organization dimensions beyond traditional categories. 3. Responsibility and governance. In traditional risk management, risk is typically delegated to specific departments or managers within a business unit. For example, the IT department handles cybersecurity risks, while the finance team addresses financial risks. Unified oversight often needs to be provided, and risk management practices may vary between departments, creating potential gaps. ERM operates under a more centralized framework with robust governance structures. A Chief Risk Officer, CRO, Board of Directors, or Risk Management Committee typically oversees ERM activities. ERM encourages cross-functional collaboration to ensure that risks are managed consistently across the organization. There is a top-down approach where risks are regularly reported to senior management and the board, providing a holistic understanding of risk at the highest levels of decision-making. 4. Objective. Traditional risk management often aims to minimize or eliminate risk in specific areas. It focuses more on protecting the organization from losses or disruptions than seeking opportunities. The objective of the ERM is to create a balanced risk-reward framework. While ERM seeks to mitigate risks, it also recognizes and seizes opportunities that align with the organization's strategy. ERM enables organizations to take calculated risks to enhance growth, innovation, and competitive advantage. Rather than simply avoiding risk, ERM seeks to optimize risk to achieve the best possible outcomes for the business. 5. Integration with organizational strategy. Traditional risk management often needs more integration with overall business strategy. Risks are handled at an operational level, with little connection to how they might affect the organization's long-term vision. ERM is deeply embedded in the organization's strategic planning process. It ensures that risk considerations are factored into the decision-making process at every level, from product development to market expansion. This alignment ensures that the company's strategic objectives are pursued with a full understanding of the potential risks and rewards, fostering better strategic resilience and agility. 6. Risk appetite and tolerance. Traditional risk management may only sometimes define a clear risk appetite or organizational tolerance level. Decisions regarding how much risk is acceptable are often made at the departmental level without a cohesive framework. ERM defines and communicates a clear risk appetite and tolerance that is agreed upon by top management and the board. This risk appetite is aligned with the organization's strategic goals and helps to ensure consistent risk-taking behavior across all functions. It provides a benchmark for decision-making and performance evaluation across the entire organization. 7. Regulatory and compliance focus. Traditional risk management often arises from a need to comply with regulatory requirements in specific areas such as health and safety, finance, or environmental management. The focus is ensuring that the organization meets legal obligations and avoids penalties. While still concerned with compliance, ERM takes a broader view, focusing on enterprise-wide governance and risk oversight. ERM frameworks, such as COSO, Committee of Sponsoring Organizations, or ISO 31000, emphasize creating a risk culture and governance structures that exceed compliance, providing a competitive edge by managing risks that could hinder strategic goals. Here is a summary of the difference between risk management and ERM. Traditional risk management is limited as it focuses on a department and project level, but ERM focuses on the entire organization, organization-wide. Traditional risk management is siloed and reactive, while ERM is holistic and proactive. Traditional risk management focuses on specific risks, while ERM focuses on all-inclusive or enterprise-wide risk management. Departmental heads or managers are responsible for traditional risk management, while the board, chief risk officer, CRO, and risk committees are responsible for ERM. Traditional risk management focuses on minimizing or eliminating risk, while ERM focuses on balancing risk with opportunity to maximize opportunities and minimize threats. Traditional risk management integration with strategy is limited, but ERM integration is embedded into the organization's strategic planning. Traditional risk management's risk appetite is undefined or departmental, but ERM's is clear and organization-wide. Traditional risk management regulations focus on compliance, but ERM regulations concentrate on governance and strategic advantage. ERM versus traditional risk management best practice. All organizations are faced with risks that challenge the business. Successful firms employ best practices and a cohesive team and infrastructure to address the strategic, financial, operational, and hazard risks they face. Recent findings on a traditional risk management service structure revealed that the effort is departmentalized and focused primarily on hazard risks. Using this approach, an organization rarely makes relative comparisons among its risks to determine how they interact with one another or to evaluate their cumulative effect on the organization. Conversely, a senior executive or chief risk officer, CRO, compares and assesses the organization's risks holistically in an ERM environment. Conclusion. This video discusses the difference between traditional and enterprise risk management, ERM. While risk management and ERM focus on managing uncertainty, ERM takes a broader, more integrated, and strategic approach, aligning risk management with the organization's overall goals and objectives. Traditional risk management tends to be compartmentalized and reactive. In contrast, ERM offers a comprehensive, forward-thinking framework that protects the organization from potential harm and helps it seize opportunities for growth and innovation. I hope this video is educative and beneficial to you. Please post your comments below in the comments section. If this video has been educative and beneficial, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you for seeing the Solomon Fadun, Risk Management of Everything videos. I love to hear from you. Please post your comments and questions in the comments section below. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel, Solomon Fadun, Risk Management of Everything's channel, and press the notification button to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thank you.